Hi, my name is Trinity. Welcome to my channel. I do tarot readings, and this is going to be a general reading for Libra for January 2022. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Yeah, before we get into that, just some general things out of the way. All the decks I used are going to be in the description below. Black Lives Matter and Asian hate donations are linked down below as well. If you can think of any other causes that need to be linked, please put them in the comments and I will add them. Yeah, and then my social media, so like my TikTok and my Instagram are linked down below as well. I do offer personal readings. Best way to get that would be Instagram. Message me. Yeah, I think that's about it. So let's just dive right on into the reading, okay? So, where is Libra right now? Okay. So for where you're at right now, you got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is kind of a hesitant and energy. Kind of hesitant, kind of... It seems like you're a little unsure of something, especially with it being a pentacle, you know, that's career, finances. So it feels like you're almost unsure of, like, you know where you should go with this and what you should do with it. Feels almost like you're not sure of how or not sure if you want to, you know, if you really want to go through with it. What does Libra need to know? What? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. For what you need to know, you got the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is all about deception, avoidance, things like that. Yeah, that's interesting. So it feels like you're probably avoiding something. You don't want to deal with something. If not, it could be there's something about the situation you're in, whether it is the financial one that we were talking about, or a different situation in which it is not what it is made out to be, and there is some kind of wool being pulled over your eyes, something happening behind the scenes there. Or it could just be you not dealing with your issues. But we'll have to find out. Most likely outcome. Okay, I like that. For your most likely outcome, we got the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is all about satisfaction, emotional fulfillment. It's wish fulfillment, getting what you want. It's a card of smugness, can be related to the ego a bit. But I'm definitely getting a good kind of feeling off of this. It seems like whatever it is that you're working on and going through, it should have at least a decent final result. So let's get some further clarifiers for those. Two for the Page of Pentacles, please. Okay. Top or bottom first? Okay. Okay, so for your first clarifier, you got the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, Old Chiron. Yeah, so the Nine of Wands is kind of a tough card. You are going through it. That is what can be said. You're going through it. Yeah. Whether this is like something that is occurring now, it seems more like past wounding and scarring and things that you are still healing from and maybe have not healed from fully, that you are trying to just push and trudge through on, and maybe trying to like transmute that and kind of work it into whatever this project is. That's understandable. You know, we all go through our healing. We all need our time and our rest, and that's understandable. It's important that you feel this and you go through it, you know? Your second clarifier, you got the Magician, which is all about having all of the skills, all of the knowledge, all of the things you need to be able to succeed and make the future and the reality that you want happen. Yeah. It's kind of interesting because, I mean, they're dressed different, but it's really just the headband. I mean, how many dudes rock headbands every day? Not many. I don't know where I'm going with that, just that they kind of look similar in the cards, so it feels like it's the same person, you know? He is going from wandering through the shitty forest to standing in his power and creating and using all of those feelings and all of that past as like a form of energy in itself in a way, as a form of power. Yeah. And growing something. Who knows? Okay, can we get 2 clarifiers for the Seven of Swords? Okay, so for your first clarifier, you got the Lovers. So the Lovers, is all about choices and decisions to be made. So it could be that you are avoiding some kind of decision. You maybe don't want to take the responsibility of having to be the one to be like, hey, this needs to change. And that's understandable because that is a lot of pressure to put on yourself, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to, but again, like, I don't know, it's just interesting. It could, you know, the Lovers does refer to relationships as well and things, so there could be some avoidance of issues happening within your relationship, you know, issues of communication maybe, issues, yeah, because Swords is a communication card. So I mean, even if someone isn't like directly lying, miscommunication could still be a thing. I don't know. Further clarification, please. Okay. You want it first? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got the 5 of Swords in reverse. So the 5 of Swords is all about conflict, tension, friction. With it being in the reverse, it feels a bit sneakier with that. Kind of like a, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna think about it, right? Because like 5 of Swords is all about arguments, which would normally be had verbally, be had, you know, actually discussed, whether, and generally it's like not nice fucking conversations. It's like saying things that you know are gonna hurt someone. With it being in the reverse, it feels like I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna think it. You have a big ass forehead just like your dad. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe it is. Yeah, I don't know. Just, that's kind of an interesting energy. Definitely something to be aware of. Okay, let's get 2 for the 9 of Cups. Forgot what card it was for a second. Okay, so your first card for the 9 of Cups, you got the Emperor. So the Emperor is the masculine force of creation. It's all about taking charge, kind of like a kind of fatherhood figure in a way. Yeah, taking charge, going for what you want. I don't know why. Okay, so he's like holding a little gold thing in his hand. It looks like straight up just a coin, but when I saw it for a second, I thought it looked like a pocket watch or something. So I don't know, that could be important. Something about time. Or if you have like a pocket watch, I don't know. But yeah. Okay, let's get a second clarifier. Okay, for your second clarifier, you got the Temperance card in reverse. So Temperance is an interesting card. It's about patience. It's about divine timing. It's about kind of being in the right place at the wrong time and just kind of waiting for things to sort themselves out. With it being in the reverse, I feel like a restless type of energy, like you do not want to be patient. I also, I kind of feel that you just don't trust what's happening around you in a way, or that you're not going to trust. And I mean, with the Emperor, that does kind of make sense, because I see the Emperor as a kind of a controlling card. You know, it is a sense of control, because it's taking charge, it's being in charge of things. So I feel like there could be a situation where there's something that you yourself are not really in control of, and you're gonna have like a kind of feeling about it. You're like, I don't know about that. Like, I'm not in charge of that. I don't know how I feel about it. It should be fine. I mean, I don't know. You got a good outcome, honestly. I mean, as long as you're working on not avoiding the things, whether it's conversations or, you know, problems within yourself that, like, can't really be addressed through another person or to another person. As long as you're working on not avoiding those things, you should be able to come out pretty good. So I don't see this Temperance reverse situation being something that's actually bad, but I see you maybe having a iffy feeling about it. Let's get some clarifiers. 9 of Wands. For the 9 of Wands, you got the Devil. I kind of love this card. Insidious Demon looks so fucking silly in it. Kind of cracks me up. So the Devil is all about addiction, negative cycles, could be toxic relationships, toxic people, you know, sexuality, things like that. It's the things that we allow to keep us stagnant and that we let bind us in place. And I think with that clarifying the 9 of Wands, that is what you're working on healing mostly. You're working on healing the, you know, the like negative thought patterns, because the Devil also kind of is associated with like depression and things like that. So whether it's like negative thought patterns or like cycles of addiction or, you know, something like that, I see that that is what you are working through with that 9 of Wands. Let's get one for the Magician. Okay. Do you want this reversed? Okay. Alrighty, for the Magician, you got the 9 of Cups reversed. So, definitely an interesting card, because you have the 9 of Cups upright in your outcome. So, I'm not really sure why it's reversed here. Maybe it's just because you need to actually believe that you have the power to bring forth this. Sorry, I kind of got distracted because I was thinking about, oh, it's the 9 of Cups, and then he has 1 cup on there, so it's like the 10th cup that you'd need to get to the 10 of Cups, which is ultimate emotional fulfillment and like happiness and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the issue is that you're not really believing that you have these skills, that you have this ability, that you can make your dreams come true, that you can actually, or that you are deserving of those things either. And once you work on actually, like, you know, getting yourself to believe that, or combating the, I said that real weird, combating the self-doubt that comes up in your head, you know, things like that. Once you actually, you know, kind of believe in yourself, you can make shit happen. Which, I mean, you know, not all of us are good at believing in ourselves. I'm not either. Shit is hard. It's way easier to doubt yourself and be like, nah, I'd never be able to do that. It hurts a lot less. Maybe you need to start liking pain more. Let's get a clarifier for the lovers. Sorry. I be saying too much, honestly. Just don't know when to shut my mouth. Clarifier for the lovers. Okie dokie. Alright. I like that. Okay, for the lovers, you got the star. So the star is all about hope, healing, can be reunions, things like that. So if this lovers is a decision that you have to make, I do see it leading to something, quite fortunate, whether that is you healing or if it is, moving along your path. The star also deals with like spirituality and stuff, so it could also be you like coming more into connection with your intuition and your like spiritual kind of inclinations. I just fucking love that movie. My God. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love that you got that card though. I'm glad, because I was kind of worried with you getting the lovers in there. I was like, that is fucking weird. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. I don't want my Libras going through that. But with the star, I'm a little more okay with it. I'm not super happy about it, but I'm okay with it. Let's get the Five of Swords in reverse, please. Do you want this in the reverse? Yeah. Alrighty. So for the Five of Swords in reverse, you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Cups is all about communication. It's good news, good messages coming in. Yeah. I don't feel like there's gonna be any communication. Like, I feel like there's a lot of feelings. I feel like there's a lot of things that probably should be said that you're just not going to. And I need you to not avoid that conversation, I think is what this is. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's get the Emperor, please. Clarification for the Emperor. Alrighty, for the Emperor, you got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. It's about the past. Yeah, it can be a reunion. Can be like homecomings, things like that. Definitely interesting. Let's get one for Temperance. Okay. I knew this one was gonna come out again. Got the Emperor again. So, yeah. Definitely interesting. I think in order to make this Temperance situation, you kind of do have to give up control a little bit. You gotta balance out control. You can't just have it all the time. You gotta let things happen how they do. But yeah, definitely interesting there. Sorry, I was just kind of noticing how they're both shiny. His little clown. His clown. Yep, that's what that is. That's a clown, Trin. His crown is glowing, and then her head is glowing. So, like, I feel like as long as you listen to your intuition, you listen to the voices within yourself, all of this will work out. All of it will be fine. Just don't avoid the tough conversations. Don't avoid the hard shit. Which, I mean, I don't blame you. I would want it too, but, like, you gotta deal with it. We all do, eventually. Yeah. Okay. Do you want this reversed? Yeah, okay. So for where you're at now, your final card, you got the King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords in the upright is very practical, very logical, very honest, upfront. I'm not seeing the upfrontness. I'm not seeing the communicativeness. I'm not seeing the honesty, especially with yourself. You're probably being honest with other people. I don't feel like you're lying to other people, but with yourself, ooh. Girl. Not fully, not fully. You're telling yourself some white lies. Maybe lies of omission, even. You're like, I don't need to know that. What I don't know won't hurt me. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay, well, let's see. Seven of Swords. Okay, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. He really takes his time, but he is committed to it. He's very stable, very sturdy. You know, he's gonna make it happen. It's just gonna take a while. So, you know, this avoidance, this non-avoidance, this communication, this actually talking about the issue, it's not gonna happen right away. It's gonna take a bit. Any more? No, just that? Okay. And then your final one for your most likely outcome, you got the Starman, which is just this deck's version of the Magician. So, yeah, again, just about you calling it in, bringing it in. I mean, you literally, in your current energy, got the Magician and the Nine of Cups, just the Nine of Cups reversed, and in your outcome, you got the Nine of Cups upright and the Magician. So, like, just believe in yourself. Just, like, stop avoiding the things. Just, like, talk about it if it needs to be talked about. Because holding it in isn't going to help you any. It's only going to make it worse. Which sucks, because holding it in is so much easier. But that's the thing about life. It doesn't like being easy. It likes being hard. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for you, though. I hope that I was able to give you some sort of insight. Yeah, I hope you liked it. If you did, you can like it, or you can leave a comment if you want. That would be pretty cool. If not, that is fine, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you later. Bye.